Okay, good morning. Welcome back to discussion about the networking devices. In the last class, we discussed about the switch. So through the switch, you can distribute your networking system very smoothly. And today, I'm going to discuss about the router. Router is a device like a switch that routes your data packets based on their IP addresses. Router is mainly a network layer device. Routers normally connect LAN and WAN together and have a dynamically updating routing table based on which they make decisions on routing the data packets. So among all the available networking devices in the market or in the network communication system, router is the most intelligent device because it transmits the data packets and it has some capable to change the route according to the condition of the traffic. So it is very intelligent device and it maintains a table. Right now the table maintains all the information of all the data packets, and that means the source address, each data packet having source address, destination address and the information part, right, each data packet. So router is able to maintain this type of information, that means the source address, destination address and the information part. Suppose there are three suppose there are three router. How the router is communicate, we are going to briefly discuss about the routers. Suppose this is a router, this is a device, it's a router. So router, what will happen? Suppose there are three routers. When the data packet enter into the fast router, the table of that fast router maintains the information of that particular data packet, that means the source address, destination address. When that data packet reaches to the next router, automatically the fast router erases that information because second router maintain that information. That is the process. Right now, so because the number of the packets move through a data router, so in this process, suppose the data details or the source address and destination address, all of the details about the data packets is maintained in a router table. And main intelligent device, why? Because it decide that on the which route the data packet will be transmitted. It will be decided, it has capable to decide that in which route it will be transmitted from to reach the destination. So the router is another device to control the traffic. Next is so these are all about the network devices, that means repeater, hop, bridge and switch and the router. Clear? Here another point I would like to say, that there is a gateway. Right now, what is the gateway? Generally the gateway is not a device. You cannot say it is a device. Gateway, it is a platform through which you can connect with different type of barriers, right, and different type of barriers. So that is known as the gateway, right? That is known as the gateway. That means suppose you are applying a networking connection for your home or for any office or for any organization, the ISP, internet service provider like BSNL, STPI and the private network is there also. So they supply a IP address which is known as the public IP, and that is known as the gateway address. Through that gateway, that means that through gateway, through that gateway you can communicate with the outer world, right? Suppose you maintain a LAN in your office, it is a local LAN, but how it is possible to connect that LAN to the internet or to the global network? Now that is the gateway. It is a medium through which you can connect to the global network, and that gateway address is provided by your ISP when you are purchasing a net for your home or for your office or for organization, anything. Right now, so gateway is an address through which you can communicate to the different barrier, to the different network. Clear? You can connect to the global network. So that is the gateway address. Next is what is the network protocols? Okay, topology is over, device is there over. Now come to the protocols. First thing is, what is the protocol? It is a very common word. Protocol is nothing, it is a set of rules and regulations through which you can transmit the data from one point to another point. So our network protocols are formal standards and policies made up of rules, procedures and formats that defines communication between two or more devices over a network. Network protocols conduct the action, policies and affairs of the end-to-end process of timely, secure and managed data of network communication. So more overly in a single line you can say protocol is a set of rules and regulation through which we can communicate. There are a number of the protocols are used in the networking communication. Here we are focusing on the few numbers of protocols. First is your TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. Second one is your Internet Protocol. Third one is your User Datagram Protocol. Fourth one is your File Transfer Protocol. And the fifth one is your HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol and the Telnet. Okay, so let's discuss briefly about these protocols. First is your TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. TCP is a popular communication protocol which is used for communicating over a network. It divides any message into series of packets that are sent from source to destination and that it gets reassembled at the destination. So TCP, remember TCP is a very costly protocol and it is a very important protocol also, because through the TCP is a very popular communication protocol, that's what I'm saying, which is used for communication of a network, because it divides the entire message. Because generally what I am saying, suppose you are listening a song or delivering a song, so that entire statement or entire your statement or lyrics, everything, whatever, is not be transmitted, right? It is not possible to transmit entire sentence. Suppose I am a news reader reading a news, that means the entire sentence will be transmitted. No, it is not possible, because now, so what will happen? Now that sentence is divided into number of small tiny data packets, and that job is done by the TCP protocol. And each data packet having the source address, destination address and the sequence number. Right now, sequence number. Why? Because suppose I am saying good morning, suppose I am saying everybody good morning, that everybody good morning is divided into small data packets, right now. So we put the sequence number for each packet, because in the other side, in the destination side, again that packet is rearranged. Otherwise, if there is no sequence number, I am saying everybody good morning, and but at the end there is the problem, right? Good morning everybody, or every good morning, every anything, right? Now that is a sequence number is there. According to that sequence number, again that TCP protocol reassemble that packet at the destination. Clear na? So everything, remember always, the whatever you are saying, whatever you are delivering any speech through the network system, everything is divided into small data packets with a sequence number, because at the other side, that means at the receiver end or the destination end, again that packet is reassembled by the TCP protocol by using that sequence number. Clear? Next point. Transmission protocol TCP is very secure protocol. It is a very secure protocol. How? Now it follows the 3 handwave checking process. What is 3 handwave checking? Now before transmitting, sender first send a signal to the receiver whether receiver is ready to receive the signal or not. If receiver send a positive acknowledgement, he see, that means the receiver is ready to receive the signal to the sender, then sender sends the signal to the receiver. So first request generated from the sender to the receiver is a first hand checking. Second, the acknowledgement coming from the receiver to sender, second hand checking. Again the data will transmitted from the sender to receiver. This is the three hand checking. And it is a very safe protocol, because data loss is very minimum, because due to this acknowledgement process, data loss is very minimum. but it is very costly protocol. So for the general communication, TCP is not generally used for the general communications. So where the data is very critical, or data loss is very critical, then in that case TCP protocols are used. For today's class, this is this much discussion. Next class we are going to discuss about internet protocol. Okay, so thank you.